Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Friday, December 22nd, 2017. The storm system that moved through the Great Basin over the last few days finally brought some snow to much of Idaho, Wyoming, and portions of Utah. Northern Nevada also did see some snow showers, but portions of far western and southern Nevada didn't see too much in the way of snow. Snowfall in the past 72 hours was greatest over the central Idaho mountains with 8 to 12 inches observed up there, and some of the higher elevations of Utah also saw a fair amount of precipitation, even moving further south to central and southern Utah. Snow depth still is fairly light for the time of year. We haven't seen normal snowstorms that come through in the months of November and December, and so our snow depth amounts are fairly light, with really just between 4 to 12 inches in most of the regions, except for western Wyoming, where those amounts are a little bit higher. This morning's satellite imagery shows a broad area of low pressure in place over the northern Rockies and northwest. This will bring better chance for some precipitation to move into the Great Basin over the next coming days, starting with later this afternoon and evening, and the pattern will remain somewhat progressive into the first part of next week. By this afternoon, we'll start to see some more moisture moving back into the northern half of the Great Basin, and this will spread further south into the central and southern portions by overnight today. Ventilation rates are still fairly low across much of the Great Basin. However, this is due to some of the lower mixing heights across much of the region, especially over Nevada and western Utah. Transport winds also are fairly light over Nevada and southern Utah, with some higher values over Idaho and northern Utah. By Saturday afternoon, we'll see a reprieve in some of those snow showers, with some generally sunny conditions returning once again. And the ventilation rates will increase for portions of the eastern Great Basin. Higher mixing heights moving into the area and higher transport winds, especially over Utah, will help contribute to better air quality and better ventilation rates on Saturday. On Sunday, another little shortwave feature moves through the Great Basin, bringing a better chance for some high elevation snow and a mix of rain and snow at the lower elevations for much of the region. Transport winds are fairly light on Sunday, with low mixing heights region-wide as that shortwave moves through. The clearing index for Utah is shown here for the next few days, with generally low values for today, Friday, increasing for tomorrow on Saturday, and then decreasing once again on Christmas Eve. The 3-day precipitation accumulations are shown here, with the bulk of that precip coming in tonight and tomorrow, and then again on Sunday. The best chance for that precipitation will come to the mountains of central Idaho, western Wyoming, and northern Utah. Much of central and southern Nevada and southern Utah will stay on the dry side this time. A bit of a break on Monday, with some drier air moving into the Great Basin, lowering ventilation rates as well. On Tuesday, more dryness remains, but some of those ventilation rates will increase with some gustier winds. And then on Wednesday, we'll begin to see another little area of low pressure moving through the northern half of the region, possibly bringing another chance of showers to the northern areas. Ventilation rates continue to increase. And by Thursday, as we see that main low pressure swing through, we'll see the best ventilation rates for the week next week. Precipitation accumulations for days 4 and 5, including next Monday through Wednesday, show the best chance continuing to be over Idaho and northern Nevada, northern Utah for that precipitation. Climate Prediction Center is looking for above normal temperatures across the southern Great Basin and above normal chances for precipitation across Idaho, northern Nevada, and northern Utah going into the first part of the new year. This concludes today's smoke dispersion briefing. We'll be taking next week off for Christmas break and be back in action the first part of the new year.